is going to go in your left wrist.
All right, going to check in now, get my lanyard. I gotta go find the designated section. So I'm going to VIP. Okay, so I'm walking to the convention center because homegirl didn't want to Uber, and it's like 8 a.m. They're like, you can't even get there till 9 a.m. and then they'll open it at 10 a.m. or something. But I was like, you know what? I'm just gonna be one of those crazy people to be there first, because honestly, partly because I've been wanting to go to this since I was like 13, I think. And I'm like, let's just do it all the way, all the way. The moment is here. It's here. Walking in. Day one.
Then let's go ahead and get our dancers on stage. How you feeling out there? All right, I'll let you play. Robbins! One, two, three, shake the building down. What did you sitting there when you were standing? Go for it. Really strong right now, right? They feel the same feelings. But when you change your facial muscles, it literally changes blood flow to the brain and changes your biochemistry and changes your emotion. And so we're going to discover these. By the way, I'm also here to learn. I don't pretend to have all the answers, but I know this area really well. In order to change anything, there is a single ingredient. What does he say? Or she? What is it? 4 more! 4 more! 2 more! It's just, you do it. You do it now, you just do it. I do it, I do it, I do it. If it doesn't work, I learn, I do it. I learn, I adjust, I do it. Right? That's all it's got to be. I'm here to serve something more than me. And it comes through me at all the times that it needs to, not because of me, because I'm trying to serve something more. Life moves to whatever supports more of life. If you think of something you want, a goal for you, life will support you. Desire, desire, Latin means of the Father. If you have a desire, it's been given to you by something. And when you have the desire, you also have the ability to fulfill it. You may not want to do what's necessary to fulfill it, but you can. It's not like God or the universe gives a child an ice cream cone and right when you take the first lick, slap. None of us is truly an individual. We're all dependent. That's not your shirt, this is not my shirt. There's a ton of people, the people that grew the cotton, the people that weaved it, the people that dyed it, the people that marketed it, the people that sold it. It's not my shirt. I'm wearing it. It's our shirt. Think of all that went into you, the things that are on your body right now. Think about all things that brought your body here. Like your parents that sometimes you don't fully appreciate. All that they went through. So my experience is, tell me if it's yours. How many have experienced the more you acknowledge grace in your life, the more grace you tend to experience? So if you want a formula for success, I can show you details, and I do on business, on life, on health, whatever. But the overall formula is these simple steps. If you want to improve anything in your life, that is a science. Your science is your body, your emotions, your finances. All you gotta do is crystal clear what you want and why you want it. That'll turn on your RAS with a laser-like focus, constantly focus on it. Then what do? Take massive action. You want to speed it up, model someone, and then acknowledge grace. And it's pretty amazing. How many would say 2 of those 3, or if you want to be miserable, have lots of expectations? If you want a terrible relationship, have lots of expectations. You want to be disappointed, have lots of expectations. That's not to say you can't set goals and go for shit, but expectations take all the joy out of life. So when it doesn't match it, you go in a lousy state. And once you're in a lousy state, it tends to get more lousy, you get negative momentum. How many have noticed what I said earlier? Happy people tend to get happier and miserable people get more miserable. How many have seen this? Say I. Stressed people get more stressed, don't they? So I said, here's my vision. I think life is too short to suffer. Who's with me on this one? If you're make some noise. Life is too short to suffer, so I am not going to indulge in suffering anymore. And suffering is any time I let myself stay. When I live in a beautiful state, because here's what I've learned. If you think of the worst case scenario, this is what most people do. I gotta prepare for the worst case scenario. When you do that, you go into a shitty state, your energy goes up or down. Which one? When energy goes down, your ability to solve things goes through the floor, and negativity stacks. If you're in a beautiful state, your energy goes up. And as it goes up, you can solve things or you can put them in their proper perspective. And all of a sudden you can start saying, I'm not gonna focus things I can't control. That's being idiotic. I'm gonna suffer about things I can't control. That's where there's one gift we all have that we're born with called faith. I don't mean religious faith. Faith you were born with. I'll prove it to you. I'm proposing to you the following. That the most important decision you could make in your life will be that you're going to decide to live in a beautiful state no matter what hour it is on your watch. No matter what's grumbling in your tummy, no matter what somebody said to you, no matter how difficult things may look, no matter how stupid you think a politician may be, no matter how horrific something that happened that's horrific that we all see today that you never knew before, but now you know everything horrific because they put it on the news instantly, no matter where it is in the world, even if it has no relationship to you. It's like, I'm not going to participate in that stupidity anymore. I'm smarter than that, and I want a beautiful life, and it requires being in a beautiful state, and I'm going to do it. It does not mean I won't have any negative emotions. It just means I'll snap out of it because I know the price of living there. If you did that, what would transform in your life? Energy, positive anticipation. Trying to serve something more than yourself, this fear goes away. It's a suffering because in your own head, comparing where you think you are compared to where you need to be. And you're never fair when you compare yourself to other people because everyone has different experience. And I know there are people in my life early on who's like, oh my God, I thought I'm not enough compared to them.
Just did the firewalk! Woo! Okay, so I'm just walking back from the firewalk, which the whole day they've been saying, right? From the beginning he walked in, he's like, you guys are doing the firewalk tonight. You guys are doing the firewalk tonight. And I was like, yeah, okay. And I was like, whatever. And I was like, if I don't do it, I won't be mad at myself because I've got enough, like, I think 2 hours of his event is worth whatever it is for 4 days, in my personal opinion. So it's like, I will not feel like I'm missing out. And then they just kept, then the end of the night, so it was like 9 p.m., right? And he's like, all right, we're gonna do some more training to get you into state for the firewalk. And I'm like, okay. So 2 hours later, we do this like whole like meditation, and then, which, by the way, this meditation, I've done a lot of meditations, and this was crazy. It felt like, I swear on my life, it was like 15 minutes, and he goes, you've been in this state for 45 minutes. We were doing all this stuff, like, and like just like getting ready and stuff. And then he does a whole lecture about how there's a risk and how don't do it if you really don't want to do it and all that stuff. And then about a million times we did a dance, like just turning up music and just like yelling and going crazy. And then a million more times doing that. And then practiced walking on the fire in a certain way. Like in the conference room, we were doing it. He was like, this is what you do before you get onto the grass. You get onto the grass and this is what you do. And this is where you look. And this is what you say while you're walking. And this is what you don't do. And we practiced that like a freaking fire drill over and over and over and over and over and over again. And then he's like, take off your shoes. Now go outside. And then he's like, I don't want you to decide if you're not going to do it until you get up to it. Because you can just walk up to it. And then if you really don't want to do it, don't do it. And I was like, that's totally fair. So that's what I did. And then I got there and I was like, I can do this. And then I did it. And I literally, I'm going to go to my hotel now. Going into day 2. I'm so tired. I could not even wake up.
Stand up, stand up. We're just getting started here. Here's the question for you. Pay close attention. Ladies and gentlemen, I said, this is going to happen because I say so. Say it. This is going to happen because I say so.
And everything that I had no control over. No wonder I was so miserable. I realized what I had to do was in those moments change my thoughts from what was missing to what I had.
Okay, it's 6:47. I've been normally showing up like just a little bit before, but today's day 3 and Tony's back, and I gotta get a better seat, you know? So I'm gonna get a better seat. Okay, day 3. This is the line. We'll come check it out in just a second.
Awesome. High five in a seat. I point out this young lady right over here. I don't know your first name. Sylvia, I just want to acknowledge you. She's 94 years old, playing full out